Hey y'all, it's time to talk empties, and the question is, would I buy it again? So first up is the Camille Rose Curl Love Moisture Milk, and I gotta say, this was a great reintroduction to moisturizing leave-ins for me. I used this as my first leave-in coming off of protein overload and just getting my hair back to a more moisturized state. I definitely think you should give it a try if you've never used it before, or if you've used it years ago and are looking for something moisturizing. It's worth revisiting. Now for me, I would say I would not rebuy because it does not have great slip, and I need good slip in my leave-in conditioner. So I'm on to other leave-ins, which I'll talk about at some point, but not a rebuy for me. Next up is the Camille Rose Almond Eye Twisting Butter. People fan about this all the time, and I am no different. It really works well on my blow-dried hair specifically. I think if you're in the market for a buttercream, definitely would recommend you give it a try. The only downside is that cupcake marshmallow smell on dirty hair is not the wave. I did not like how my hair smelled some days. However, I still would rebuy. Now, I think it'll be some time before I rebuy though, because I am exploring creams and butters with silicones, like for that extra layer of protection. But nonetheless, I really did enjoy the Almond Eye Twisting Butter. Thumbs up for me. Moving on to shampoo, I used the Pantene Moisture Boost shampoo for so long, and this was when I didn't really have a preference for shampoo, but I officially have preference for shampoo. I rave about that Design Essentials honey cream shampoo, and that's really what I'm going to be using until I can't find it anymore. So would I recommend the Pantene shampoo? Yes, especially if you're somebody who shops in Walmart, Target, just kind of wants something really easy. But would I buy again? No, because I've just found something better. Point blank, period. Now let's get into the Native Rinse Out Moisturizing Conditioner that I used. I actually really enjoyed my wash day when I used this, and I would recommend if somebody you're in the store, you need a rinse out conditioner and you don't want to have to worry about the ingredients, like reading the back, definitely give it a try. Would I rebuy? No. I feel like I had to add more things to it, like olive oil to give it some slip, and it didn't really do too much, like there are other rinse out conditioners that I'm gonna try and see if I can get a bit more moisture out of. But for the price point, I'd say, like I said, go ahead and give it a try. So now onto the Garnier Moisture Repair Serum. This was really good for me to introduce myself to silicones, see how I feel about it on my hair, things like that. However, I would say, no, I don't recommend you give it a try. There are other things at the same price point that perform better, which leads me to, nope, I would not rebuy this. I have found something that I love way better, that performs better and smells better as well. So that's all I gotta say on that. Now that moisture repair serum low-key doesn't count as an empty because it definitely was halfway full when I threw it out. And I kind of feel the same way about the curl maker, y'all. I used that again and it was a horrible idea. Now in this case, I did go ahead and return it after it got all like cottage cheesy in my hair and didn't mix with what I was using. But here's what I'll say. Go ahead and give it a try if you're somebody who strictly uses Camille Rose like leave-in products, because you have a less likelihood of it like getting gross in your hair. However, for me, I will not be rebuying the curl maker. I don't have time to be in my bathroom doing a mixing science experiment every single time I want to use it with a different leave-in. Like, it's just way too temperamental for me and I don't have the time. So it's a no for me on the rebuy. So y'all, that brings us to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and go ahead, do some YouTube things below, comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.